guys, welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel, helps you to find best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. Alright, so another week in the market. There are some earnings coming up this week. Overall, looks like the EV market is starting to rally up, so that's nice. Definitely going to be looking at some of those plays for this morning. Hope everybody's having a great morning. So let's jump into this watch list to see what plays are moving. So first on here we have XPEV, which is for XPeng. They are up in the pre-market. So last week they had a high of $42.24. XPeng definitely making a lot of moves, as well as the entire EV market in general, making some moves. We can see 42.24 is a high that they had for last week. They closed at 40.53. And then in the pre-market, they're up $1.94 to start the morning at $42.37. So, going to be looking at XPEV as a early morning mover, which is XPeng. So look at the entire EV market, seems to be going up at the current moment. So another name that I'm going to add on here is LI for Elite Auto, because they are part of this group as well. So I'm going to scroll down at this one to the top. And so let's go over Li Auto. So Li Auto kind of having the same chart pattern as XPave or XPeng. They hit 34.55 last week, so they rallied a little bit, bounced off the moving average 100 to hit this 34.55 level. They're currently at 34.81 in the pre-market, so up $1.42. Going to be looking to see where this goes today. They're going to be starting a new week high, so hopefully this will continue to rally even more. Zooming out from here, it looks like they already beat this peak-to-peak value. So peak-to-peak being it went up and hit this 34.55 about a week ago, bounced back down to 26.22, hit the peak again. So they ended this peak-to-peak transition and start to rally back up a little bit more. So definitely going to be looking at Li Auto, ticker sign LI, for early morning mover. Next in the EV world, we have NI for NIO. So NIO is starting a nice little bullish trend as well. Had it on the watch list for last week, so going to keep it on the watch list for this week since they have a lot of movement going on. $47.38 is definitely a target price to look out for NIO. So that's going to be my target price for NIO's $47.38. In the pre-market, they're up 20 cents to start at $44.92 for the day. So hopefully they'll continue this bullish upward trend. They are bullish, moving average 10 above 50 and 100, so positive on both of those indicators. Next on the list, we have ticker sign WRX for SC Works Corporation. $2.68 is their high. That's kind of their week high where they hit. They are still bullish, moving average 10 above 50 and 100. VWAP is still significantly above moving average 10, so a lot of volume surrounding this name. Going to be seeing if they can retest this level. Levels I'm going to be looking at for this week are going to be $2.39 and then $2.68. So that's for ticker sign WORX on the list today. So in the pre-market, they're actually down 2 cents to start the day off at $2.19 in the pre-market. So going to be looking to see if they can turn that around and continue the bullish upward trend to retest this $2.39 level. Next up, we have ticker sign BTBT, which has been fluctuating quite a bit through the past couple of weeks, but overall still looking bullish on the name. $9.46 is going to be a price target that I have for them. So that seems to be a peak-to-peak value. So it hit 9.46 here, kind of fell down, hit 9.46 here, went down, almost got to 9.46 here, and then continued to go back down a little bit. So $9.46 is definitely a key level to look at for BTBT. Overall, they're still bullish. Moving average 10 is above 50 and 100. $8.89 is where they're currently at in the pre-market, so down 11 cents from their close on Friday. So going to be seeing if this one could rally back up towards getting closer to the end of the week and getting closer to open. Next on here we have ticker sign TAL. TAL has been bearish for quite some time. The moving average 10 is above the 50, but not above the 100. Kind of been stagnant overall. They did go up 6 cents in the pre-market to start at $6.13, but they will have to retest 9.14. So that's going to be a key level to look at for them, is around this $9.14 level. Next up, we have ticker sign NAOV. Now, NAOV has a high of $3.75, which is still going to be my target price for them, $3.75. If we see on here, they are still bullish. So last week they fell down, bounced off the moving average 50, rallied back up, and then bounced off the moving average 50 again. So we're going to be seeing how they perform. Overall, still bullish on the name. In the pre-market, they're starting 8 cents above close. Which is at $2.58. So $3.75 still my target price for NAOV. Next we have ticker sign MRIN. Now they shot up to $9.50 last week, but it fell down significantly since then. They are starting the morning 97 cents down at $7.31. So definitely starting off in a pretty bearish downward trend. Next level we're going to be looking at for ticker sign MRIN is going to be right here at the moving average 100, which is $7.19. So going to be looking to see if they can retest $7 at $7.71. Sorry. So we'll be looking to see if they can retest $7.71 today. And then if they do, go back and see if they can retest that $9.50 level. So I'm going to be looking at MRIN to see if they can retest $7.71, then retest $9.50. Next up, we have ticker sign EDU. If we zoom out, they've been kind of stagnant for quite a while now. For the majority of the week, they are bearish. Moving average 10 below 50 and 100. They're up 0.8 cents to start at $2.25. Key level to look at for them is going to be this $3.20 level. So going to be looking to see if they can retest $3.20. This one fluctuates quite a bit just on the different days. So we'll see if they continue this upward momentum with this 8-cent increase in the pre-market. Next, we have ticker sign AHPI. Now, they shot all the way up to $10.25 last week, so a nice little bullish run for AHPI. A lot of volume surrounding them as well, but they have fallen off significantly since then. In the pre-market, they're down 58 cents. A key level to look for is going to be $6.79. So if this continues to fall, which it might, I'm definitely going to be looking at $6.79 for a potential bounce, and then once it bounces back up, to retest this $8.94 level. So I don't think a lot of people expected this one to shoot up the way that it did. So it may be a bunch of selling in the pre-market, getting closer to open. Probably going to fall back down to the $6.79 level and then bounce back up. If it does bounce back up, going to be looking at this $8.94 level for a bounce. Next up, we have ticker sign CRSR for Corsair Gaming. They have our earnings this week, so definitely be looking to see how they perform. They're up 31 cents in the pre-market, but overall still bearish. Moving average 10 below 50 and 100. We can see right here that they will have to retest this 29.17 level and 29.43 level. But target price that I have for them for the week is going to be this level right here. Where this spike was at $30.96. So $30.96 is going to be my target price for Corsair Gaming. I think it's a great company. Definitely was able to benefit from the pandemic. A lot of people being at home, a lot of more people getting into gaming, and a lot of games came out during the pandemic. And then also people working from home. A lot of people are, upgrading their current setup, getting some Corsair Gaming stuff for their office space, as well as gaming space by being, at home. So I think Corsair Gaming is going to have really good earnings. $30.96 going to be my price target for them. Next, we have Baba for Alibaba. They do have earnings this week as well. Key level they're going to be looking for this one is right here, this plateau level of 214.88. Now in the pre-market they are up $2.64, so that's good at $1.97. No, $197.83. Sorry. So this is below the moving average 100. That's going to be a key level to look at for as well. $198.81 they will have to break through. So that's going to be a resistance that they're going to have to break through at some point in time. And then after that, going to be looking at this level around the probably on the 214.57 level. So definitely going to be looking to see how they perform, getting closer to their earnings. Next up, we have Roku. Roku has their earnings this week as well. Target price that I have for them is going to be this $490.73 level. Now they are bearish. Moving average 10 is below 50 and 100, and the moving average 10 and 50 are about to converge, which means that they're about to cross paths right around this 451.75 level. That's going to be a level to look at to see if this moving average 10 can cross that, or if the price level in general can cross that. And then going to be looking to see if they can break through this 490.73 level. So getting closer to earnings, going to be looking at this 451.75 level, 454.14 level. That's going to be a key level to look for to see if it'll break through. Then in the pre-market, they're up $5.22. Going to be seeing if the volume will continue to pour into this one. Overall, I think Roku, pretty good company. I think they benefited from the pandemic as well. Definitely have a lot of devices out selling. You know, overall, I think pretty good company. I think they're expanding pretty well. Next, we have FUBO TV. Now, I think this one is definitely a sleeper one. I think most people don't have this one on their watch list or radar, but it does move pretty fast. $28.45 is going to be target price that I have for FUBO TV. Now they are bearish, moving average 10 below 50 and 100, but they have been making a lot of moves marketing wise, as well as doing some partnerships to help grow FUBO TV. I think they're trying to be as big as Roku, in my personal opinion, as far as sports and stuff are concerned. But going to be looking at FUBO TV. Definitely think some good things are coming from them as well. In the pre-market, they're up 16 cents to end at $26.20. Next, we have DKNG for DraftKings. DraftKings is going to have earnings as well. 51.26 is going to be a level that I'm looking at for DraftKings. They are bearish. Moving average 10 is below 50 and 100. So for the past, I guess, couple of days of trading, last week, so the last 2 days of trading, they did fall off significantly, but I think they're starting to bounce back up from this level. If you see, they did fall to a common bottom, so around 47.40 was this common bottom. You see it was right here on 27th. They hit that level. They hit that level again and start to bounce back up. So if you see when they hit that level around the 27th, they bounce back up to this 51.26 level, and I think the same thing is going to happen as well for this week. So they already hit that bottom level. I think they're going to go and retest 51.26, but a key level to look for this week or early week is going to be 27 and 49.51. So yeah, they hit this key common bottom level right here, and then they're going to start to rally back up to retest 51.26. So the pre-market, they're up 20 cents to start at $48.70. Next up, we have GM. GM has earnings this week as well. A lot of things going on with GM. They're doing a lot of things in the EV world. Overall, I think really good company. I like their product line. Their vehicles definitely look nice, and they are making ways to solidify themselves as one of the American EV providers. So definitely a lot of things going on with GM. On here we could see $57.81. It's definitely a key level to look at. They're very close to that in the pre-market. They're at 57.41, so up 57 cents in the pre-market. Going to be looking to see if they can retest this 57.81 level before the end of the week. But overall, still bullish on the name. moving average 10 above 50 and 100, and we'll see how they rally getting closer to earnings. Next up, we have ticker sign DIS for Disney. Disney, as you know, everybody knows, a really good company, been around forever. 181.42 is going to be my price target for them, which is this peak right here. They are currently bearish. They have been falling down the past 2 days of trading, but starting to bounce back up. And similar to the other stock that I was looking at, you can say that this is a common bottom. So you see it kind of hit that bottom level right here. And then back here the 22nd and 23rd, it was still at that bottom and then rallied back up since then. So I think the same thing's going to happen with this one, especially considering that earnings is coming up. So going to be looking to see if they can retest 178.31, which is the moving average 50 line, and then hit that 181.42, which is my target price. So in the pre-market, they're up 176.65, so up 63 cents. Some key things to look at for Disney is going to be their numbers for participants in their parks. I know parks were hit pretty hard. During the pandemic, but it is the summertime. I think a majority of their parks are open back up, if not all of them. So that's going to be a key level, for them, seeing income coming back in from their parks since they didn't have it for quite a while, is going to help, their earnings. And then also streaming numbers is going to be a big thing as well, to see how many customers they got streaming, if their numbers are going up as far as the number of subscribers. I know, shows like The Mandalorian definitely helped boost their subscriber numbers. So you're going to be seeing their path forward for how they plan on increasing that or having new, more content for Disney. So definitely going to be interesting earnings for them. Next, we have ticker sign MRNA. They have earnings this week as well, and this is Moderna. They are up $8.40 in the pre-market, so they're already up past their peak-to-peak high level. So definitely, they're at an all-time high currently. So, going to be looking to see how this performs as the week goes on. Don't really have a key price target for them. I think they are, pretty high at the current moment. I think they may potentially fall back down. A level to look for is going to be 336.69 because they're already at a new 52-week high at this 362.35 level. So they're up pre-market 875. So I would just say be careful looking at this one. The 336.69 levels where I'm going to be looking at for a potential bearish bounce. And lastly on here, we have ticker sign HOOD for Robinhood. Now Robinhood IPO'd last week, so there's not much chart data on here. They are starting to rally in the pre-market, so up 63 cents. So we're going to see if they can retest this $40.22, which is where they hit during their IPO. So that's ticker sign HOOD for Robinhood. We'll see how they perform as the week goes on. So definitely keep a close eye on ticker sign HOOD as well as these others. So drop a comment down below. Tell me which stock do you think has the most potential to grow on this watch list. While you're down there, make sure that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. And good luck to everybody out there trading this week. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. And let's try to start the week off strong. So see you guys next time.